I'd spent the first 14 years of my career in the radio business and traditional media, publishing as well. And when I left the radio business here in Nashville, I had a non-compete for 2 years. I didn't want to leave Nashville, but I couldn't participate in the radio business. So when I hung out my shingle for Horton Group with the intention of helping others with their marketing, I had to look elsewhere, and the internet was new at that point in time. And I kind of looked at it as the new form of media. You know, we dipped our toe in the water, we learned more every day about it, and by the late 90s, we were real curious about it. By the early 2000s, it was mostly what we were doing, and the demand was more and more for websites and other things online, and how people could connect to new customers online. So the ball just started rolling from there. Well, it was probably actually 2004. I remember going over to one of my developers and saying, hey, do we understand why these websites show up better in searches than these websites? And the answer was really, well, we're not 100% sure, but I bet we could figure it out. And as it turns out, our instincts with our own website were pretty spot on. We were continually adding content about what we were doing, the types of projects that we were doing, and the types of things that were of interest to our team. And the more we added content, you know, if we added content about a travel website, all of a sudden we're getting phone calls from other travel companies wondering if we could help them out. Or we do a project for a school, we get some calls from more schools. So it was a pretty quick connection for us, and we just kept doing what we were doing, which was adding, you know, relevant content about the work we were doing. And as it built up, our website became stronger and stronger. And eventually we said, could we do the same work for others? Early days, it became known as search engine optimization. Good content equals connections. It's a pretty simple equation that we discovered a long time ago, but it's now known as under the umbrella of inbound marketing. When I was in the radio business, when you have radio advertising, frequency of message connects with the audience and connects you with potential clients. But radio advertising, for example, like many other forms of mainstream media, it's interruptive. You know, you've got a stream of music or sports talk or whatever the format is, and then you have these interruptive messages that people will listen to or tolerate, waiting for the programming to come back. In the modern world, your consumer is doing a lot of research ahead of time. They pretty much know what they want, and they're searching around and educating themselves and connecting with potential products or services well before they even make the phone call, well before they even send in the email, well before they go to a shopping cart to purchase this item. So they're doing their research, they're doing their homework, and they're connecting with a company that makes them feel safe and comfortable, makes them feel like this is the leader in this particular product or service, and makes them feel like this is the place I want to buy from. Search engines, the internet landscape is not interruptive, it's reverse. For the purveyor of services, these leads are coming in. Instead of the interruptive process of sending your message out, these leads are coming in. HubSpot in particular coined the term inbound marketing. Create the content, create the safe haven, the thought leadership on your website and with your other branding efforts online to bring those customers to you. And they're qualified customers, they're customers that are a good match for your services or products, and that's what we do.